to my channel. Today I am doing my very first live and I'm just gonna go over some of my must-have laundry items. So I have like a long list of laundry items. One of the best compliments that I heard you can get is if somebody says you smell good. So my goal is always to smell good, not always by putting a bunch of stuff on my body, but making sure that my clothes smell good and finding the best detergent options to make my clothes smell good. So today I have a long list of all the things that I use on a regular basis, the things that I like to use, stuff that's just fun. Some stuff may be a little bit bougie, some stuff may be a little bit more budget friendly, but I have like my everyday stuff. I have my stuff when I want to just like elevate my laundry. So I am ready to get started and I'm going to tell you about the first product. Oh, and I do have a surprise like large item at the end. So we're gonna get started. Did you already click the first product? Oh, okay. So the first product is Bounce Intense Dryer Sheets. So I like a dryer sheet that has like a really good smell. So these smell really good. And one of the things about these that you may not know if you're just looking at it is the sheet is pretty big. So when I'm washing my clothes with these, instead of having to put 3 or 4 in, I can just put 1 sheet in, and for not a super large load. So if I'm doing a large load of laundry, I need to have like 2 of these. But if I'm doing like a medium size or like my everyday, like just washing only my load of clothes, because I do have a family of 3. So sometimes I'm washing my daughter's clothes and my husband's clothes with mine. I may use 2 if I'm doing a large load. But if I'm doing just like my load or a smaller load, one of these gets the job done. Makes your clothes smell really good. Just having it out in the room, you can like smell it when you can smell it through the box too. So I do like that these have larger sheets. It's very fragrant. I can smell this on my clothes when I'm doing laundry. And I like that when it's like the box is open in the laundry room, the whole laundry room gets this scent. So these are one of my favorite laundry detergent, or not laundry detergent, one of my dryer sheets that I like to have on hand just to like make sure my laundry smells fresh. So now I'm getting ready to go to the next product. We're gonna stay in the realm of dryer sheets. So now I'm going to get the next dryer sheet. I'm gonna switch to that, which is going to be Snuggle, and not just regular Snuggle. It is Snuggle, it's SuperFresh, but it also has something in it that helps protect against lint and pet hair. So my daughter like loves to snuggle with our dog. We just got like this big dog, not hyperallergenic. I wanted a hyperallergenic dog, but we ended up getting a shepherd mix. She fell in love with it at the shelter. And he sheds a lot. So he likes to sleep in her bed and snuggle up against her. So one of the things that I put in her laundry to help like get rid of some of that hair and make sure it's not all over her clothes is this one. Now I'm gonna show you these sheets. Unlike the last sheets that I showed you, these ones are not as big. So I usually put about 3 of these in with our laundry when I'm doing this. It has like a nice subtle scent. I usually, when I put this in with the laundry, I don't smell this afterwards. It's not something that has like a strong scent that you're gonna smell, but it does keep the clothes fresh. It also helps with the pet hair. I think I can see a difference when I have this in versus when I just use the other dryer sheets. So I feel like it does help reflect like the pet hair and it doesn't like get all in your clothes. So that is all that I have for dryer sheets. Now we're gonna move on to the next product that I have, which is we're going to go with detergents. But it's not going to be your traditional type of detergent. So the detergent that I am covering today, these are dryer sheet detergents. So I bought these a while back. Like I've been using these for a year now. I did not think that I would like them as much as I do. So my husband is a UPS driver and he like is out in the heat, sweating. His clothes smell horrible at the end of the day. So I need something strong to help get get everything fresh, get everything clean. So I usually throw one of these in. What I like about these, I'm going to show you the whole sheet. So this is the size of like the whole sheet. Unless it's like a super big load filled to the max, then I'll use like a whole sheet. Most of the time for our everyday loads, I use half a sheet. And then sometimes I may only do a half of a sheet. And I know you're probably thinking, does this get the job done? This like blows my mind. Like every time I just put this in, when you're loading your washing machine, one of the things that I learned is you load your clothes. I don't have an agitator in the middle of my washing machine. So you load the clothes around the side loosely, and then you put all your stuff in the center. So I always make sure that this is in the center on the bottom of the washing machine. So then that way this gets in there and it gets it clean. These work great. Like when I am done washing the clothes, when I open the lid, everything smells fresh. So that is what I really like about this. It gets in there, it gets the dirt. It helps with stains, it helps with smells. Like I tell you, some days at the end of his workday, I want him to go straight to the shower because I don't want to smell his stench. But this helps get the clothes clean. Some of his clothes, like, because he sweats so much and there's so much salt, it'll feel stiff afterwards, and it like gets rid of that stiffness, has the clothes smelling fresh. So this works really good as far as like laundry goes. This says up to 70 loads. Like I said, very rarely do I use a whole sheet. Most of the time I'm breaking it in half. I'm using half a sheet. And another study that I had saw said most people use too much detergent anyways. And if you put too much detergent in when you're washing your clothes, then it's the same as if you're washing your dishes and you have like a bunch of suds and you have like all the suds and a little bit of water at the bottom. The suds aren't going to wash your clothes. So that's the same with this. So I like that I can control the amount that I put in there. It gets it clean. I don't have it with me because we ran out, but they also have a non-scented version. This scent is Fresh Breeze. It's not strong. Like by the time you dry your clothes, don't even smell this. Your stuff still smells clean, but I don't smell this on there. So this gets the job done. If you got kids playing sports, like sweaty job, stinky workout clothes, this helps get the job done. So this is one of my go-tos. Now we're gonna go to another dryer sheet that I did not think I would like as much as I did, but it is Earth Breeze laundry sheets. These laundry sheets work great. They're non-scented, and again, just like the other laundry sheets, so this is how the sheet looks. Oh, this is actually two sheets. This is how this sheet looks. If I can get this back in here. And most of my family and friends had not heard of like washing sheets. When I tell them, I was like, yeah, you put them in your washing machine. So I was giving these out to like friends and family so they can try it. And the feedback on both the Arm & Hammer and this one, people actually really liked it. Again, I don't use like a whole sheet. I usually rip it in half and then I rip it in half again. So I actually get like a lot of loads out of this. This one, they say that there's no harsh chemicals in it. This one is actually fragrance free, which I have like a special thing that I do. I have another thing that I pair with this one, but it's fragrance free. So your clothes, they don't like, after I'm done washing them with this, they don't have a smell. The main thing is, even though it's fragrance free, doesn't mean that you're still gonna smell stink. I don't smell stink when I wash with this. It's like, it's hard to explain, but your clothes don't have a smell, but they're clean. So this one, I have a friend who's allergic to a lot of soaps, and they irritate her skin and they cause her to have headaches. So I was like, you've got to try this, because I'm big on, if I have it, I have put body washes in little containers, dish soaps, all kinds of things, because I want everybody to try it, so I can get, like, the more people I have try it, the more people I have feedback from, so I know if it's really working and it's not all in my head. But I give this to her, and she's like really sensitive when it comes to laundry soaps and laundry detergents. And she used this and she goes, this is great. So it didn't cause her to have any headaches. It didn't irritate her skin. She was able to use it. There's no fragrance, because she likes fragrance-free laundry, which is like the complete opposite of me. I love for everything to just smells. I love smells when it comes to my laundry. So this one, I like, the most that I've used is one whole sheet. I've never had to put 2 sheets in my laundry, and my stuff comes out smelling clean. So that is my non-scented laundry detergent for people with sensitive skin. Now we're gonna go to what I pair this with. I use these, which I'm gonna tell you, I did not want to splurge and buy like the big one, and I didn't like it. So I bought the gift set, or like the small sample packs, because I wanted to see what these smelled like before I started, like before I committed to a big thing. So it has 3 different scents. I have these in order of the way that I like them. So first is French Market, which this has more like of a sudsy clean scent. I don't know how to describe it. It's not like floral or anything like that. It's just like a basic clean scent. When I use this, so I use the non-scented detergent, and then I do like 3 or 4 capsules of this mixed in there with it, and it makes your laundry smell good. So like, it is, don't let the size fool you. This is very potent. Now what the bottle recommends is to do 1/3 cup or 3 ounces. I have never used that much, so maybe if I'm using that much, I'll get like a stronger scent. But I don't want it to be overpowering. I just like a little bit of fragrance in there when I am washing my clothes. So this one is the French Market. It smells good. It's more of like a sudsy, soapy scent. It's not like floral or like cedar or anything like that. So this one is probably like the lower end of mine. And I will say, when you are washing clothes with these, when I have it going in the washing machine and our laundry room's open, because in our laundry room, our door, like, so our washing machine is here, our door is right here. Our door opens up. Our washing machine, and if you don't know me yet, I go off on tangents all the time. So be prepared. I hope you enjoy them. Probably nobody's even watching, but if you are, I hope you enjoy this story. So we recently moved into this house about a year ago. And when we were moving in, we wanted to update all of our appliances. Well, the budget got tight, so we didn't update our washer and dryer. But when we were looking at our washer and dryers, we were looking at a Speed Queen. And one of the things that she told us when she was talking about like the benefits of it was she was telling us that it doesn't walk. And I was like, washing machines walk? So at the time, I didn't think that was a big deal. Well, when it came time to us washing clothes, the first time that it happened, I hear like a do 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 do, and our washing machine was off kilter. Our washing machine is old. So maybe I'll show you guys. So our washing machine was off kilter, and what happened was the washing machine pushed in front of the door, and it walked in front of the door. So here's our washing machine. And that's what happened, because when we closed this door, the washing machine pushed its way in front of it, so it blocked it, so we couldn't get our washing machine open. So my husband and I used a stick and like pole vaulted that to get it open. So that is what happened with our washing machine. So just want to share that story. Now let me get back to like why you guys are here, to hear about all of my laundry finds. So to get back on topic. So that's my little side tangent. Washing machines walk. If you move in a house where your door opens by your washing machine, just be prepared. And that happened not once, but twice, because I closed the washing machine or the laundry room door and I forgot. So now I'm gonna get to the other scents. So I have the Diva scent, which is my second favorite. This one, the scent is, it smells like, you know when you go into a hotel room, like if you've ever been to like the Caesar's Palace or the Bellagio, one of those hotels in Vegas, and they have a scent, that's what this scent reminds me of. It reminds me of like if you're just walking into a luxury area that has its like own scent. That's what it reminds me of. This one is good. Again, like I said, I just do a capful in, or a couple capfuls in with a non-scented detergent, because it stretches it and it helps it go further. So that is the Diva scent. And then we have my favorite, hopefully it's not saying anything about me, but it's called High Maintenance. And this one smells really good. So this one, it's not so much a girly scent. I would say it's more of like a neutral scent. And I'm gonna tell you a fun story about this. So this one, I washed my husband's UPS stuff in it because I just wanted to test like the strength of the scent. So I washed his stuff in it. No, actually what happened was we had washed clothes and then we, like all people do, you forget that you put something in the washing machine, so it sat there too long, so it started to develop that scent. So I was like, oh, I've got to rewash this. And I didn't feel like doing a whole bunch of detergent, so I just wanted to test it out. So I did about 4 capfuls of this, and it was a full load. 4 capfuls of this in the wash, and I just ran it and dried it. And sometimes, even though if you rewash stuff that's been sitting there, it still has that sour smell when you like sweat. This did not. It smelled like my husband's UPS uniforms smelled just like this. And he got in one of the trucks to do something, and then he like hopped out and went and did something else. And somebody came and stopped him. And side note, my husband does not wear like cologne to work. Somebody stopped him and said, "Hey man, what cologne are you wearing?" And he goes, "None. I think it's a new laundry detergent that my wife is using." So he got compliments from another dude about how good he smelled, and they wanted to get the cologne because it smelled so good. So these are small, but they get the job done. Now that I've tested out all 3 scents, I think it's gonna be either between Diva or High Maintenance when I get the full one of. This one smells good, it's just not like my, like, I don't feel happy when I feel this scent. So, is it okay?
Yeah.
So that is these, and now we're gonna get to laundry boosters. Unstopables has been one of my favorite detergent or scents, and they came out with like the unlimited collection, and it's supposed to be like very high end. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like up close, but these are what the little beads look like in case you haven't seen them before. But these, let's see if I can get it back in there, smell so good. Like, and again, these, we have a dog, so I can't have these on the floor. I don't want him to eat these. I hope I only dropped 2. I guess I'll have to run the vacuum cleaner. Oh. But these smell so good, and when I put them in the laundry, they do help with scents. So the top note on this is rose, the middle note is honey, and the base note is oak moss. The combination of these, I wish you can smell this through the video. It smells so good. This is like such a good scent. I usually just add a little, I put the detergent in there, and then I just add a little bit of this to like the middle, how I told you. You put your thing around and then you put your laundry stuff in the middle. I put that in the middle and then I put the clothes on top. I make sure that it can get into the water. I have not had any issues with this, like staining my clothes or anything like that. But once the laundry is done washing, I still smell this. And I don't have to put dryer sheets in afterwards because like this scent is so strong that it still like smells in the clothes. So this one is like a great one. It smells like a perfume. If this was a perfume, I would wear it. I like, the main thing I like using this for is our laundry sheets, or not our laundry sheets, our bedding, like our sheets, our comforters, pillows, because it's a subtle smell, but it's not strong enough. Like, I can't use this on our bedding because on my pillowcases because it is kind of strong and I don't want to smell that. But this is more of a subtle scent, so it's not going to be overpowering. It just adds a little some oomph, and it helps the room smell fresher too when you like wash your stuff in this. So this one is great. It is one of my favorites. I already like the Unstopables, but now they have like this high-end line. And I'm looking forward to trying other scents that they have out of this. And now we're gonna go to another scent booster and wash booster, Arm & Hammer. Again, I have like a few Arm & Hammer products. I like them because they are economically priced and they get the job done. So this one is Fresh Burst. And this one has like cleaning solution, clean feel. So this one may be more of what I use on my husband's stuff because he doesn't care so much about how his stuff smells. I like my stuff to smell like I am in perfume or like a fragrance factory. But sometimes he just wants his stuff to smell clean so he can be like on the go. So this one is one, again, I never fill like the whole cup up. I just pour a little in there, eyeball it, put it in the center, and it does a job. It is crystal like. It looks like little rocks. I'll show you. So it looks like little rocks instead of the beads that the other one is. But it does like get the job done. And as you can see, their lid is more friendly where it makes it easy to pour it back in versus the other one where I spilled them all over the floor. This helps get the laundry fresh. I have no issue. Like our family, we don't have any allergies. Not like skin allergies or scent allergies. So these work fine for our family. My friends who have allergies, they don't use it on their clothes, but when I'm around them, it doesn't irritate them. So if that makes sense. So that is what I like about the N-Boost scent boosters. These work great. It's more of an economical, more affordable option. But Arm & Hammer, you can't go wrong with Arm & Hammer. Now to my next thing. Hold on a second. I got it. So my next thing, everybody in this house has their own laundry detergent, it seems like. This one was gifted to me by the company to try it out. So this is a pet laundry detergent. So when we wash our dog's bedding and all of that stuff, I use this because it helps get rid of like drool, slobber, dirt, grime, feces, body oil, that wet dog smell. So I will throw his bed in the wash machine and use this. I usually just do like one scoop because he doesn't have like a lot of detergent or a lot of dirty things. We wash all the towels that are his towels with this, and it really helps get the smell out. There's no harsh chemicals in it. It really like works good on him, like for his stuff. So it's safe for all fabrics. You can use it on your own stuff, but I like my stuff to smell like really good. This, I don't really notice the smell when I use it. Yeah, I feel like I smell, the only thing I can smell is this still on my hands, but I don't really notice a smell when I use this. So it just keeps the stuff neutral because I don't want the dog stuff smelling like a way to like irritate him or to like cause him to have allergies. So I like this for his stuff because then his stuff gets clean and I don't have to worry about it. I don't wash his stuff frequently. I usually wash his stuff like once every 2 weeks, or like once a month, depending on like the weather, how much he's outside, how much stink he has. So this works great on getting his stuff clean. And I feel like once I started using this, I didn't have to wash it as much. Sometimes when I use our detergent on his stuff, at first when we first got him, I felt like I had to wash his stuff like more frequently. But this, I feel like, really gets that stuff out, those stains out, that odor, those enzymes. So I don't feel like I have to wash it as much. So that comes in handy. So now I'm gonna move to the next product. Let me change it. So with having a dog, one of the things that I had issues with is our washing machine. The first time I thought it's just a couple of blankets of his, and I didn't think it would make the washing machine that bad. Was I wrong? Like the hair, I'm not an animal person, and we have he's a short-haired dog, but he sheds everywhere. And it's a constant battle against like the hair. Like I want my clean towels and I don't want to like dry off and have dog hair on me. So what I got, and again, this was gifted to me by the company to try it out and I really like it. This is washing machine tablets. So this helps clean the washing machine, not only of like gunk buildup and all of that stuff, but it helps get the hair out of our washing machine. So then that way, like when I wash my clothes, they're clean. It comes with a year's or 24 tablets, so 2 years supply. I like that the tablets are in here. Of course, I'm a millennial and I like to keep boxes. So instead of like taking these out and putting them in a dish, which would make more sense so I can pull it, I have the boxes. You should see my box room. I don't know what it is about us, but it's hard to let boxes go. So I keep it in here, but these little tablets, you rip it open, you throw it in your washing machine. My washing machine has a clean cycle on it. So I just put this in, run the clean cycle, and my washing machine is clean. And one of the things I've noticed for a while before I started using this, our clothes would get like this dark splotchy looks on it. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but that would make a lot of people throw stuff away, but we still wear it like that. There may be something wrong with us. But my husband has a white shirt that has like dark shadows on it, and he would wear it like that. Since we started using these, that has stopped. So if your clothes are coming out splotchy from the washing machine, chances are you need to clean your washing machine. But these come in handy. Like I said, you can put these in a little container. They're easy to just rip open, run a wash cycle, cleans all that gunk out, and like you're good to go. So I really like these. Our washing machine likes it, and it helps. So moving on, we're getting out of the laundry, but this does help with scents because I can't always throw my rugs and my couch in the washing machine. Although last week I did go on a project and I took my couch apart, all the cushions off, threw it in the washing machine. It's easier to just use this. So what this is it's called Hotel Scents Carpet Deodorizer. So I put this on more than just my carpets, but we have carpeted areas in our bedrooms and I sprinkled this on there and the rug. So for a while I was walking through the house and I was like, it smells like the dog in this area. And I couldn't figure out what it is. Cleaned the floors, mopped, vacuumed. Once I got this, I sprinkled that in the area. Now, when I'm using this, I don't use it every day. I probably use it like once every 3 weeks or once a month. I go through and I sprinkle it on everything. So I sprinkle it on our rug because we do have a washable rug, but to be honest, I don't want to do the hassle of putting the washable rug in the washing machine and doing all that stuff. So I sprinkle this on the rug, I sprinkle it on the couch. Anywhere where the dog may sit, I sprinkle this. And then I strip all of our bedding and I sprinkle it on our mattresses. It may not be the best, but I like it. Sprinkle on the rugs. I sprinkle on everything that's fabric that I can't wash in the house. And then I let it sit for about 30 minutes. And then I go back and I vacuum it all up. And I will tell you, my house smells amazing. So the scent that I have is Baccarat. If you know, you know. No, just kidding. It's a perfume that a few years ago my sister told me about it. And neither one of us are in the financial bracket to go buy an expensive perfume. So I went to the store and smelled it, and it smelled good. I liked the notes of that perfume. So when I saw this, I was like, let me get it. So this, like the scents of this are Chevron, Jasmine, and Amberwood. It just adds a nice scent all around, like all around my house. The scent lasts for, I would say, like in my house, it lasted 2 weeks strong, but that's probably because I sprinkled it on everything and put it on everything. But all in all, it was like, it gives your house a luxurious feel. So when I'm deep cleaning, this is what I will put on everything to just like freshen up the scent and like make the house fresh. So this isn't my like everyday use, but it does good. And my one pet peeve, if you're gonna make like a luxury scent, put a scooper in there or a shaker in there. There's no shaker that comes with this, so I use a spoon and I sprinkle it. I'm gonna show you what this looks like so you can like have an idea. See if I can get up here without making a mess. But that's what it looks like, and I just put it on a spoon and shake it all throughout the house and put it everywhere, and it gives like a good scent. Like, it lasts a while. When I walk in, it's like, ooh. Another thing that I use this for that people may not think, you know when your vacuum cleaner starts to smell like feet when you vacuum? So I sprinkle this on the filter, knocks that smell out, makes it smell good. So I went over to my sister's house and she was vacuuming and her vacuum cleaner smelled horrible when she vacuumed. So I was like, you need this. So I brought it over to her house and I sprinkled it in her filter in her vacuum cleaner and got rid of that smell. And when she uses it to vacuum, like I always tell, and I put it in her vacuum cleaner, I want to say like 4 weeks ago. When she vacuums, it's like, oh, you just vacuumed because I can smell this in the house. So you don't have to sprinkle it all over everything. If you just want like a faint scent of it, put it in your vacuum cleaner. Like I just sprinkled a little in the vacuum cleaner and shake it around. Helps neutralize the smell. So you don't have to buy a new vacuum cleaner every time it smells like feet. Just put a deodorizer in there. So this is like the luxury end. This is like, I love this scent. But I do have an economical version that I have that's for every day. Let me change it. So this is my economical version. It is, again, with the Arm & Hammer. I'm going to tell you, I did not plan this. It's just what I usually buy. It's Arm & Hammer. So this one does come with a nozzle to sprinkle it, so it makes it easy to sprinkle. But this one works great. This is just like every day, or I may use this one once a week. It neutralizes the scent. It's mainly if I don't want any extra scents in the house or I don't want anything strong, I'll use this, or just freshen up the house. Again, I just sprinkle it on the carpet, everything that is material, let it sit for like 15 to 20 minutes, then vacuum it up. It smells fresh. It has like just a clean, if you want to have your house smell like you've been cleaning all day, and you know when you come in and you just smell cleaning product, but not like bad cleaning product, just like, ooh, it smells clean in here, cleaning product, then that's what this one is. So this one has like a fresh scent. It doesn't really say what the name of the scent is, but it's just like I get it because it's pets. I feel like dander is the #1 cause of scents in our house, if they happen. So that's why I will use this to go through, get rid of dander, get rid of those scents. But this one works great. So now I've gone through all of I still have way more laundry stuff, but I'm not gonna go through all of those today. Oh, here comes my friend. Here he goes. So now I'm gonna go to my last thing, It is not something to wash your clothes, but it's something to help you with your clothes. So it is a drying rack. So I bought this. It was like an impulse buy. Depending on when you look at it, right now this product is on sale, so I would check and see. But I like this because it folds up, so it doesn't take up a lot of space. But when I'm washing clothes and I need to hang stuff to dry, I can hang stuff on these, hopefully you can see, these hooks up here. So these hooks at the top, you can hang hangers. Yes, you can see. You can hang hangers of clothes and have those on the side. And then these racks come out, so you can either have hangers hanging from this, you can hang your clothes over each rack, or you can just lay it flat and dry. And you have like 3 like full shelves. Like, see how much space that takes up if it had to stay this way? But because you can like fold it up, it doesn't take up as much space. There's another rack at the bottom, and then on the sample it shows putting shoes down there, which I did put my shoe there and it does fit, so you can put shoes at the bottom. But I always got tired of whenever my stuff has to lay flat to dry, I would lay it on the washing machine, or not the washing machine because I have a top loader. So I'd lay it on a dryer, or I'd lay it on the kitchen table. And like in the winter, I wear a lot of sweaters, and I've had my husband shrink like a few sweaters, so I don't want him to shrink anymore. So I make sure that I lay them flat to dry. Now, this, the time frame that it took me to put together, it took me probably about, I would say, an hour off and on. I would like start putting it together, then I would go do something else, and I'd come back and work on it, and I'd go do something else. So it took about an hour to put together. It wasn't too complicated. The main thing is you want to make sure that you're pushing these poles all the way in. And you want to make sure when you're putting the brackets on the poles that you have them facing the right way. A couple of times I have the knobs facing outwards instead of inwards. So you want to make sure your knob is facing the right way. But other than that, it's just like snapping stuff together. The screws, you do have screws for this part, and then up here to hold the top on, there are screws on there. But other than that, it's not a lot of screwing. It's just making sure that you're snapping things together. Now, when I started putting this together, I had everything laid out on the floor, and I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to start our robot vacuum. So I had to keep moving all the parts because the robot vacuum kept vacuuming everywhere where I was assembling it. So that was probably part of the reason why it took me so long to put it together. I had to keep moving to different sections of the house because the robot kept following me. But I am happy with this. It was not like a complicated, frustrating thing to put together. It's fairly easy. And yeah, all the storage that I get. And even like, say you're having company over and you don't want to have like a coat rack that takes up space, throw this by your door so then you have hangers on it. When people come, you can hang up their coats or like lay everything, then roll it into the room. And then when they're done, because I don't know if I pointed out, this is on wheels. You can lock the wheels, but like, and then you can push that into the bedroom while everybody's entertaining and you're having fun. And then when everybody starts to go, you roll it back out and everybody collects their coats. So it's a portable coat rack. So that is another great feature. And again, this just folds in, and I can keep it in my laundry room behind the door, and it's out of space. Right now, where I've started putting it is in my office because I have like random products. So I actually will put this out and leave it as shelving and then just place stuff on here. Cause let me show you. As you can see, you can like rest stuff on here. Maybe not that, but you can rest like nice size things on here, and it can be storage if you need it. So this is more than just a laundry rack, but it's actually a multifunctional rack. So this, I get more use out of it than I thought I would. So today I have finished. I'm wrapping up my laundry review for you. I went over all of my top laundry detergents and the things that I use to help my clothes smell good, and then like a bonus thing, something that I use to help get my clothes dry and make sure I don't shrink them once I put all that care into my laundry. So I hope you found this helpful. I hope you found maybe some new laundry products that you may want to try and help freshen up the scent of your laundry. And if you found that helpful, follow along for more reviews.
And Stu.
We did it!